Hey, Wiccan94 here. This is my first video. I just wanted to put something together really quick about 3 of the books that I started with that really helped me develop my understanding of the craft and getting into the craft. We need new Wiccans now more than ever. So hopefully this will get some people that are interested in starting on the right path. Now again, this is just what I found personally helpful. I mean, I read countless books when I first started getting into the craft. These are the 3 that really helped me the most to get in the right direction. Alright, the first one, everyone could probably see coming from a mile away. That would be Raymond Buckland's complete book of witchcraft. This is pretty much the textbook of Wicca. This is the starting point of thousands of witches, and it really starts from scratch and delves into the belief, the practice, the rituals, covens, things, a little bit of nuances. It's a great starting point for anybody, but it doesn't really go very deep into the core concepts, the theory. It just kind of sticks with the history of Wicca, of the gods, and what Wiccans do. Now to the next step that really helped me to journey from beginner to intermediate was this book here, Witchcraft Theory and Practice by Lydie Angelus. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but this really goes into the deeper concepts and explanations. This is more of what Wiccans do. This is more of why Wiccans do what they do. It's a great next step in your path. I mean, yeah, it refreshes some basic stuff too, but it's really great. She does a really good job of addressing the deeper things of witchcraft and how you can get to that point too. If you do get through those 2, then congrats, because it was a fucking nightmare for me to get through those thick books, trust me. But what I would recommend next after that, the book I'm going to recommend is Nocturnal Witchcraft by this guy, Konstantinos. It's a great twist on Wicca, all focusing on powers of the night. Even if it doesn't call to you, even if you don't want to practice that, I would suggest reading it. It's got some great things, some great ideas that I had never heard before, and it's a great starting point to getting into other realms of witchcraft, because not all Gardnerian Wicca. There's countless denominations and paths of it, and the biggest thing is you should try to involve yourself in as many as you can, and take what you can from each one, because that's what makes your own personal path. And that is the best thing about Wicca, is that it is a religion that caters to you and your own spiritual needs. I heard an illustration recently about how picking out a religion is kind of like going to a restaurant. Most people go to a restaurant, they sit down at a table, they open up a menu, and they look through all these pre-constructed meals, which are kind of like religions. You got Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. It's all pre-constructed, non-changing most of the time, that you kind of have to conform to. And Wicca is more like you going into the kitchen and you picking out the ingredients that you want that are going to nourish you, and taking whatever you need and putting it into a religion. That's, I think, is a very powerful way to describe it. Alright, before I get going, I want to share something with all the beginners that I wish someone had shared with me when I first started. And that's, Wicca is not about the flashy side of things. What I mean by that is it's not about the spells, it's not about your tools, it's not about crystals, it's not about your robes or what you wear when you're spell crafting, it's not about the people that you hang out with or the community. It's about the Lord and the Lady and the universe around you, and the love for that, the love in your heart. If you don't have that love in your heart to want to get to know the universe and the gods, then you're not going to last. That's what I got into it for, is the spells, the power, the flashiness. And I didn't stick with it. I went for a long time kind of without a religion, without spirituality. And it got me in a lot of problems. Everything we do is for the Lord, the Lady, and what you see right outside your window, Mother Earth. So keep that thought in mind as you progress on your path. Mary Matt, have a good day. Hey, one thing I forgot to mention is, please go down into the comments and tell me what you thought of my book choices, what you would suggest instead of those books, or what you would suggest in addition to those books. Any suggestions for future videos, what you thought about the video, anything. Alright, thank you. Blessed be.